be jamming
That's my jam. That's my jam.
I don't know why you like Silent Night from the Temptations. It's not even that good.
That is my friend.
It's
That's
not
how he say in my mind when it come on.
that good. I'm sorry, friend.
It is, friend. Y'all sleeping on Silent Night from the Temptations.
I feel like I was listening to the damn Michael Bublé yesterday, Christmas album, and that shit is garbage too.
Oh.
Sorry.
On all the Christmas albums, Michael Bublé.
Right. Thank you.
I like Mariah Carey.
And that's about the only one I really do like. I ain't gonna lie. She going, and John Legend got a nice little album. I'll miss you.
What about that Destiny Child?
Nobody want Destiny Child Christmas album. They can have that shit. Nobody wants that.
No, y'all need to get on that Alvin and the Chipmunks Christmas album. That shit go hard.
Of course, TY, of course. We're going to hope that London's listening to it, but at the same time, it probably is you, since you are the one who has a onesie on during our Christmas episode we got going on right here.
With the ass out.
With the ass out.
No, this is a Gucci sweater. This is a Gucci sweater from Nordstrom.
Yeah. Okay. And on that note,
sweater from Nordstrom.
Good morning. It is December 18th, 2021. And this is our Christmas episode from Boozey Brunch and Tea. I'm your host, Rodney, and I am actually here in Atlanta. So sitting next to me,
Javier. What's up, folks?
we got Javi, and on the right side, we have the one and only Miss Shantavia Phillips Fisher. Ooh, if I can get your name right.
Hello, and Pepper Maurice Phillips Fisher.
Don't forget the dog. We cannot forget the dog. And no, I'm not talking about TY. So, next to her, we have Tyler Fisher.
Thank you for everybody for coming. You know what I'm saying? 216 representative.
Not the 216. Is that area code?
Yeah, that's
whose area code? That's my area code.
Oh, okay. We wondered.
It was really on a playground where I spent most of my days.
Hustling.
Are you trying to rap the Fresh Prince?
Yeah, most of his days with that tongue on that pole.
Not the tongue on the pole. I can't.
Tongue on the pole.
Guys, we have a congratulations to give on the podcast episode. Miss Phillips Fisher graduated. Was that last Friday, friend? Yes, last Friday. She graduated from the esteemed Jacksonville State University with her master's of emergency management. So,
yay!
What's a 3.5 GPA?
Congratulations!
3.5. Come on, we're proud of you, friend. I'm sorry I couldn't be there, but it was great to see all the pictures. You look beautiful, and you have conquered it. This is a nice milestone in life, so you should be very, very, very proud of yourself.
I am.
Good. And I know
I am very proud of my wife. She did it.
Did you help TY?
No,
I did not. I did not assist. I did not assist to any of her work, nor did I want to.
Okay.
But
I helped in other ways.
What other ways?
Well, trying to take stuff off your plate. You know what I'm saying?
Stress relief.
Making sure you wasn't stressed. You know what I'm saying? Writing your name at the top of all your papers. That type of stuff.
All my papers on the laptop, they were typed, so.
You know what I'm saying? At the top left-hand corner, I did all that for you.
You did not.
Not top left.
Okay.
The header.
So I heard that you had some things you had to say about the esteemed Jacksonville State University, or not necessarily the school, let's say the city of Jacksonville. Let's go with that. And what were those?
Okay, yes. So, it was my first time actually being there, and the school is nice.
Uh-huh.
I was trying to figure out maybe what dorm you stayed in or whatever. But I was like, I wonder if Rodney stayed in this dorm.
No, he stayed in the projects we had passed. That's where they stayed. The projects right across the street from the school.
What they had got the shooting at. But anyways,
What was the name?
But
we're not entertaining them.
Oh, okay.
We're not.
All right. I mean, how be like, what's the name? So it must be true. But anyway, so we went down there, and honey, we pulled up at a house that was a liquor store.
Gamecock Liquors.
Oh, that's new. That's new. That's one of the newest liquor stores.
Okay. That wasn't there when I went.
No, that wasn't there.
Gamecock Liquors. Okay.
it's definitely somebody's mama's house. Okay, it had the garage and everything, but we got some screwball before the pregame or whatever.
And they high as hell.
It's a very small town. I was expecting a little bit more.
No,
but
you want traffic light? Did y'all have a mall down there?
The Quick Tar,
or did
is that what it's called?
Or did everybody shop at DD's discounts?
But you know what? I can't say that the people there, the customer service was excellent. Well, everywhere we stopped.
I pride the JSU. It's the friendliest campus in the South. I will say that city for sure is a college town.
Run.
When school is out and the kids are gone in the summer,
it's ghosts.
You can drive through every red light because I promise you ain't gonna see too many citizens out there. So that's
it was almost abandoned. Low key, that graduation was
very much abandoned.
The Chick-fil-A didn't even have a line. I said, okay, something wrong.
That's new.
That Chick-fil-A is new because we used to. If anybody wanted Chick-fil-A when we were in college, you would have to come on our campus and come to the TMB, and you can get it from our TMB area because we had Chick-fil-A there. But I guess they probably got tired of the citizens coming in there. So
I guess it's grown then. It's grown. I can't imagine what it was like before y'all.
Well, they had the largest enrollment class this year ever.
It's a little country down there.
It was very country.
It's definitely country. But it's a different type of country. Because there's levels to country.
Too.
It's levels to country, especially in Alabama. Okay, I'm country, but I'm on a different level of country. Okay,
from the sticks.
It's bigger than Jacksonville, baby. Yes, it is.
Oh, that is funny.
Yeah, you go straight, and then like the way the GPS took us, we came through some mountains. Like it was too. I was scared. It was very foggy. I was so scared. I'm like, man, if you don't bend these corners,
like this, like for 5 miles up a damn mountain.
Yeah,
that shit was crazy.
I definitely understand why JSU send out detailed directions. So you won't have to go up that windy road mountain.
Yeah, it is a little longer if you take the highway because you can just get off in Oxford on 20. But see, that puts you in Oxford and then you have to drive all the way through. But if you cut through that mountain, it takes about 10, 12 minutes off your trip. I'm used to it. I used to hit 50 on that mountain all the time.
I used to. That's.
I'm sure you did the way you drive.
It was very foggy. That whole weekend was very foggy. Like, it was even foggy when we got back to Tampa. We couldn't even see when we got back.
That was the weekend the tornadoes
hit. That
type
of driving, Rodney. I'm like you. We ain't scared. We drive through anything.
We ain't never.
And we can drive anything.
Okay. Sticks.
Rodney be driving the shit out that moped.
Child.
If you catch me in DC, I be moving on them damn scooters. I ain't even gonna lie. Okay? I cut cars off with scooters. I wearing red lights on the scooters. Don't play with me.
For all of you that don't know, Rodney was an inventor of the Young Jock is Going Down because when he used to ride that moped, he used to be like this.
Thank you. What's the weather like down there for y'all? It's been horrible since I got here. I thought it was going to be...
It is 79 degrees
today. Right, it's hot. It's hot as titty sweat out here.
It is kind of warm.
Titty sweat for 79 too. Our titty sweat is like 98 degrees plus.
Okay, no titty sweat, but you catch a little,
You sweat your bang out.
I didn't sweat it out when I left a little while ago, but it was hot.
Yeah.
Get my car too. Yeah, it's sunny.
It was 70 Saturday, but it was damn raining all weekend. Like it's just been garbage. I'm like, I didn't come here for this. I could have stayed in DC if I wanted to.
It was like that when we came or when we went to Atlanta. But yeah, it's nice here. It's been very nice. We actually need rain.
Yeah, we do need some rain.
The little pond outside needs some extra water. But
the water level is dropping in the pond in the back.
It's man.
Yeah, but it's been pretty nice, man.
Take the water hose and fill it up.
Don't do it. We conserve water around here.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So what is everybody drinking today? Let's start with
I'm about to say who's going to start.
All right. Let me show y'all what we're doing today. Today, I will be making a mimosa.
Oh, okay.
So I got my blue moon, and I got my OJ. This is simply orange juice, not the Tampico that y'all like to drink, or that one of our friends brought and didn't nobody drink. I ain't gonna say no names.
Okay.
Oh, you talking about Jennifer?
You gonna say her name?
I don't think she's the podcast anyway, but yeah, so she.
I'm about to say she ain't gonna never hear this podcast anyway.
But she did bring that damn Tampico talking about we're gonna make mimosa. Who the fuck drinking that sugar drink? Not Rodney.
Oh, not with mimosa.
And then when you
that Tampico turn your mimosa.
Aftertaste?
No, it's just thick. It's gonna turn your mimosa into like baby snot.
Not baby snot. She left it for Javi.
No.
And Javi drank it.
Hell no.
He rationed it out. I came back a month later and it was still there.
Yeah.
Tampico drink.
Okay, so I have 2 drinks.
Okay.
I have my screwball coffee right now. A little screwball shot in there. Wake me up.
That's screwball.
And I have my sparkling cranberry and vodka with actual cranberries in it. Can you see it?
Hold it up a little higher. Oh yeah, that looks good, Fred.
Look at her, always being so creative with her with drinks.
Presentation's everything, Fred.
This is true.
This drink is on the holiday cooking segment that we did.
Oh, nice. Javi, what you drinking?
I am currently drinking a Bud Light Seltzer Classic Lime Margarita.
Okay, I do like this. This pack is called Out of Office. I'm drinking the strawberry daiquiri seltzer version of it, and it's really good. When I tell you that Bud Light hit the nail with the hammer, or whatever the saying is, they did it. It tastes just like what it should taste like. So
they understood the assignment.
Yes, and then we also have, in honor of our Christmas episode, we have peppermint vodka Smirnoff. If y'all haven't had this, it's really, really good. You could put this in. You can make like a peppermint schnapps. You can put it in some coffee, but it really does give a good peppermint taste if you like peppermint.
So is it better than Goldschlager? Is it better than Rumpelmints?
Oh, I forgot about those.
Rumpelmints.
I actually never had that.
Can't do it.
I have. I'm gonna say they're probably all equal. But think about this one. It's Smirnoff, so you're gonna get it a little cheaper. Their liquor is not really expensive at all. So, but yeah, besides that, yeah, it's pretty good. So, in honor of that, let's drink, friend.
Damn.
I mean, y'all clink fast as hell. Y'all clink so fast. It was clink.
Let's just say we might be pros at this, okay? We might have been doing this for a while, friend. All right.
Yeah.
So, let's go with, you know what? Let's hit today's episode off a little different. I have something here. Okay.
It better not be ignorant.
If it's a game, I need to pull up a question for you.
This is a game. We're going to start off with that little movement today. TY, question goes to you. While you're there doing a titty bounce, I can see you.
Titty bounce.
I was stretching my back, man.
Yeah, I hope we're going to go with that. Let's say that.
I'm 35. I got to stretch. Go ahead.
The Jingle Bells. What was the Jingle Bells song initially called?
The fuck?
I'll give you a hint.
Exactly.
The name of the song is actually within the song.
Jingle Bell Rock.
No. Anybody else want to try?
Jingle jangle.
What? Fred, that's not in the song.
Jingle. What is it? Jingle, ingle?
It is the One Horse Open Sleigh.
Oh, it was the lyrics in the song. I thought just. I misunderstood.
Yes, it is. And no, that was the name of the Jingle Bell song. So, yeah.
I only listen to that song when it's playing on Home Alone. So
yes.
Oh, okay. Well, okay.
I wouldn't know.
Tay. Which rapper holds the world record for the most words per minute? This it's two. So let's do.
Why you didn't give me that?
Let's do male and female. Get out of here.
Let me see.
Male Twister.
No. He just raps.
No,
I mean,
Busta Rhymes.
No. And so you're done with the males. So you can try the females because I'm gonna use this question for somebody else. Since
Nicki Minaj.
That's it. Nicki Minaj. Yes.
What's the question?
Yes.
What?
Which rapper?
But for the male, who rap longer than Twister or Busta Rhymes? Like,
okay.
Faster, it's probably gonna be Tech Nine.
What? T.Y.?
Tech Nine.
No.
I don't know that. Can I answer it?
Yeah.
Eminem.
Okay. Good.
I was about to say, is it a white rapper Eminem? That's what I was about to say.
I don't know,
too.
man. I don't know if Eminem can beat Twisted Tech Nine or Busta, but maybe he can.
I knew it was Nicki though. I knew it was Nicki. Shout out to Nicki.
Shout out to Nick. Okay.
Onika.
Javi, which musician has most of his songs featured in the X-rated movies like The 50 Shades of Grey?
I thought you were gonna say saving Ryan's Privates.
It's Saving Private.
I've never seen the movies.
You never seen?
No.
Has anybody seen 50 Shades of Grey on this screen besides me?
You know I have.
Okay, so Tay, let's redirect this question to you. Which musician has most of his songs featured in the X-rated movies like The 50 Shades of Grey?
Musician.
The Weeknd.
You own it, girl. You are on it today. That's what I'm talking about.
I know all those songs and them scenes.
Oh, that's. You ain't gotta act like that. You ain't gotta be salty.
You know what? My husband is my biggest supporter and my biggest hater because he hating because I got that question.
Okay. All right, Javi. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is found in which U.S. state?
Man, I should beat your ass.
Rock and roll.
I know.
State?
Yeah, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is found in which state?
I don't know why I want to say this, but is it New
See,
York?
why don't I know?
It is not New York.
Is it Indiana?
It is not Indiana.
Okay.
Close though.
It's somewhere over there.
Yeah. Tay.
I know where it is.
Where is it at?
It's in Ohio.
And T.Y., what city?
216 represented baby Queen from right down the lake.
I didn't know that until I had this question. I did not know that. All right, so that was fun. Let's get to it. Christmas traditions. I guess I'll start with mine. So it's weird, but I really don't have like Christmas traditions. But one thing we have started within the family is Christmas Eve. It's kind of like our tradition. So we always go and have like a Christmas Eve dinner. Yeah, it's just kind of like a time where we all just get together and we go out and just kind of do it. Because, you have to cook on Christmas. So who's trying to cook Christmas Eve dinner and cook for Christmas? So we just decided to make a reservation and go out. It's funny. My mom called me this morning. Did you make the reservation yet? No, Mom, I haven't. Well, RJ?
McDonald's don't take reservations.
First of all, you ain't going to come for us. We eat nice on Christmas Eve. Okay. We eat big.
Okay. So you don't eat off the dollar menu. So okay, you eat nice.
You ain't shit.
They running up a check.
We're running up a check. Mama has no McDonald's. Y'all go to McDowell's. Whatever. Mama said RJ don't have us with a $700 bill because she said she's treating this year. And when she said those words, I said, okay.
So what you pick? Did you pick McKendrick's?
I've actually, this is the thing. I have not picked the restaurant yet. So after this episode, I'm gonna need some ideas because I really don't know. It's like when I moved away, my mind went kind of blank of restaurants here in Atlanta. But I'm going to probably try to pick something like in the Dunwoody or Atlantic Station area, maybe. Not too far because my mama don't like to drive. But yeah, so yeah, that's kind of my tradition. I just do that. Christmas Eve dinner. So let's go to Javi.
Yeah. So my family, we celebrate on the 24th. We gather around, the women of the families. They gather around. They start cooking so early. Depends on what we're eating that day. But majority of the times it's like tamales, pozoles. Sometimes we would like to kill a pig or a goat or something, whatever it is.
Sopa.
Or pigs and goats.
Sopa.
So we gather around, eat dinner, we play games, we drink, and then around midnight is when we do like a little prayer, and then we just like do a little, we sing a little bit, and then the kids open presents, and then that's when the party actually starts. That's when we start taking shots, just drinking all night until 4 or 5 in the morning. Go to bed, go home to prospective homes, and then come back around 11 and eat again. So for Christmas Day. So yeah, that's our tradition.
So y'all celebrate like it's almost like a 2-day fest.
Okay. Yeah, definitely a 2-day fest.
So I caught something that you said in there, and I just want to make sure I heard this right. They cook, y'all cook, and then y'all drink and stuff like that. And y'all say y'all prayer at 12?
Yeah.
So y'all say y'all prayer while y'all lit?
Well, no, we.
Who's saying the prayer? Who is saying the prayer?
Because it sounds like they lit and praying time.
Say the prayer, and at 12:05, y'all already take a shot.
Not 12:05.
Okay, 12:06. Okay.
That's
15 minutes. Okay, Fishers. I know this is like your. Well, I don't want to say it's really your first Christmas together because even when y'all weren't married, y'all still had kind of Christmas together, I think, if I recall. But yeah, y'all can either do it separately or y'all can tell us together. You choose.
I'll go.
Okay.
And if you have something, honey, you can go after me. Normally, we would celebrate Christmas with my family, my mom's family in Alabama, but the past few years, I guess since like 2018, we've been doing different things. Like sometimes we may go there or we may not. We went to Vegas one year. This year we are in Tampa, so it's going to be different. So with us living here, I feel like the new tradition will be us going to the beach for Christmas. So we have a hotel booked for Christmas, so we'll be spending our holiday at the beach. I even bought a red swimsuit, so I'm going to be ho-ho-hoing on the beach.
Ho-ho-ho. Santa's coming to town. All right, now.
So, yeah, we started our own thing.
That's why he got real happy when he said red swimsuit. His face went down and just smiled.
I seen it too.
Huh?
I seen the swimsuit. So I'm like, yeah.
Anyway.
Right. Okay. See why you want to add?
No. I do want to say that I really do not partake, but I kick it with my family. You know what I'm saying? Like I hang out with them, but I do not really partake in the Christmas celebration.
Okay, so what do you call it for you then? This the holiday season time, or
I'm just kicking it with my wife and my daughter and my dog, and wherever we go, we'll just hang out.
Yeah, normally with my family, we go to my grandma's house, we eat, and we drink, and we just cut up, we dance, whatever. But when it's my mom and my immediate family, we play games or do whatever. We always play games. So maybe we'll play some games.
Does anybody? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I can hear you.
I'm good.
Oh, okay.
I'm all done.
Does anybody feel that as you get older, the I guess the hypeness of Christmas or this holiday just kind of like goes away? Like it's hard to get in that spirit, if that makes sense.
I agree 100% because it doesn't feel like it down here. Period. Like no, it doesn't feel like Christmas.
Yeah.
And
I guess you really got to walk through the mall, right? When you walk through the mall right after Thanksgiving, and they put up all that Christmas stuff, I guess that's when you would probably get into that. mode.
Yeah.
But it still doesn't even feel like it though. Like how many times we went to the mall in the last month? Probably 10. And it still doesn't feel every weekend, sometimes 2 days a weekend. Like it doesn't feel like it, even with the decorations. It just everything feels so different now. Everything is sped up for me. That's how I feel.
Mhm.
And like London, like she'll give me her little list, but she gets stuff year round, so it's really not even a big deal, you know. But I don't know. I definitely don't feel like it feels different, and maybe because we're adults. But a lot of things are starting to feel different. It's like the world is changing.
Yeah, I think for me, I will chime in on that. I think as you get older, and you have this, I guess you see the things that really matter. You see the importance of everything, and I guess you just kind of notice that it. You make so much hype about this one day, okay? About this one day, and people literally go broke. People, get depressed. People feel a certain type of way about it, but why? It's just really one day. And I guess for me, as I get older, I just truly understand the meaning of life. For me, it's Jesus' birthday. That's more important to me than doing the gifts and things like that. Now, do I get it? Do I do gifts? I do for my family because I'm not going to take the joy for some of them who really like my mom. She loves Christmas. She loves the holidays. She loves she's just in a chipper mood, She likes to be able to give to her kids and, really celebrate. And I get that for her. But for me, maybe it's a guy thing. Maybe it's a adulting thing. I'm not quite sure. But it's been less. It's just, I just don't really get in the spirit like that anymore. And I thought it was like the last few years, I thought it's because of my job and sometimes I'm gone and living by yourself and things like that and not always going home for Christmas. But I've been feeling the same way for years now. So I think truthfully, I've just grown out of it, and I don't have kids. So there's nothing to like really make me, I guess, stick with traditions or stick with being in the holiday or Christmas spirit, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, that's just my little take on it. T.Y., I look like you wanted to say something.
I actually think Christmas is toxic.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tell you a brief story. It might have been 16 or 17. At the time, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really expecting anything for Christmas, right? But my girlfriend at the time was like, you should get something for Christmas. Your mom should get you something. She should do this. She should do that. So she kind of got into my head, and I'm like, I went back home like, Ma, you should be getting me something for Christmas. My mother looked at me like, I ain't gonna say everything verbatim, but it was like basically like, get the fuck out of my face. Like, you got a roof over your head, these lights is on, this heat is on. Like, I'm here by myself. Like, I'm trying to take care of us, me, you, and your sister.
I bet
You
that
coming at me
girlfriend is
about
broke as hell right now because
you coming at me about Christmas presents? Like, is you serious?
Okay.
And me and my mother got into this real big argument about it to the point where I left the house and I might have came home like 2 days later.
You went to stay with your girlfriend?
No,
Did
I went to
her
stay.
parents get you some gifts?
I went to stay with my cousin. And when I came back home, me and her had a conversation. Like, she kind of broke it down to me. Like, I don't really think you understand what it takes to be a parent, a single parent of two children. Like, we just ain't got it like that. And this ain't something. And she was offended that I came at her like that. So ever since then, my thoughts about Christmas were forever changed. And I'm glad it did because previously, of course, your parents really don't tell you like the how they feel after Christmas, after they went and bought all of this shit, and now they struggling.
Right.
And their only saving grace is these income taxes that's supposed to come, and that's not how you're supposed to live life.
And then they spend the whole income tax trying to pay off the debts that they got in for Christmas, and I refuse. Like, I
So
refuse.
that is one of the reasons why I don't rock with it, and I got some other reasons too. We won't get in on the podcast, but I do not buy my daughter Christmas gifts.
I
She gets
do.
she gets year round. I don't stop Tay from doing it, but I just don't.
I do it
Because
because she knew Christmas. You know, when from the time she was a year old, on Christmas trees and gifts. So I didn't want to take that away from her. Like, she understands the difference in getting these gifts. Like, she wanted this VR headset or whatever. I couldn't get it in time. But I'm like, I said, well, I couldn't get it in time, but I'll get it for you. You know, I said, you get stuff all year long. She was like, okay, that's cool. Because she gonna get it when she gonna get it. Like, we shouldn't even have it to where our kids are out here getting gifts once a year, or clothes and shoes. That's stuff, like, why you save up to the, or not save up, wait to the end of the year and to go into debt when your kids need shoes and clothes all year long.
Facts.
Or whatever. But I won't take, she understands Christmas or whatever, but I'm going to get her something just so she can unwrap it so she can feel like a child.
Do you feel, T.Y., that when you say you don't get her gifts, right, for Christmas?
Correct.
And I get why you don't do that. Okay, but do you feel like that you're forcing your, I don't want to say opinion or belief, but yeah, I guess so it is, to where pretty much like forcing it on her, to think that way as you.
Forcing, yeah, the same way Christmas is forced on her.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I bought her gifts when she was younger. But now the older she gets, I explain to her why I don't. And, you know, basically had these conversations about truth.
And he'll give her
that's
gifts
part of it.
before Christmas or after Christmas. Like, she'll be like, I want this for Christmas. He'll be like, I'll get it for you, but not for Christmas. So she'll get whatever. It just
right. I know that. I'm just, and I was coming to you on you, Ness, at church. I'm not singling you out. I'm just going through the process of seeing how.
So to answer your question, so am I forcing it? Yeah, but it go both ways. You forcing Christmas on them, as well as me telling her, like, I'm not doing it. This is why, and me showing her, like, why I don't do it. You know what I'm saying? So she gets it from she gets both angles.
No, I like that. I actually do like that. I think that you're on to something. It may not have sounded like I was going to end with that, but that's where I was going with it.
I have a question.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
T.Y., when she gets older, do you think, when she gets older, she's going to have her own, opinion and stuff, views and stuff. Will you be okay? All right, will you be fine if she celebrates Christmas, I guess?
Yes. I'm completely fine with it because I gave you the knowledge. Mm-hmm. It's up to you to pick through it and do what you want to do.
Gotcha.
I'm not of that cloth where it's my way or the highway. I'm gonna give it to you. This is what I believe. You are free. I'm gonna give you every opportunity to go and find it for yourself, and it's up to you.
T.Y., that was nicely said, and for such a hard Republican, you sounded like a Democrat right there. Man.
I am definitely not a Republican or a Democrat or a Green Party. If anything, I'm probably Black Panther.
I give him hell about this all the time. T.Y. has.
I do hate you, Democrats. I do.
T.Y. has some views and points that will. Yeah, they're definitely different. They will challenge you. They will challenge you to think a little more. So I give him hell, but yeah, that's good. Christmas movie. What is your favorite Christmas movie?
I already said mine. So I got Home Alone. Yeah, Home Alone 2.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah. You know what? We sat up and watched Almost Christmas last night. That's a good one. This Christmas is good too. So we got some. I got a few.
You watched it how many times?
I watched it yesterday when I sent you the picture, and then we watched it again last night.
So you watched it twice in one day?
I watch Home Alone all day.
Yes, he will.
Okay, so my favorite one is This Christmas. But I ain't gonna lie, Almost Christmas is next in the running. That shit is funny. I guess, and see, the reason why I can kind of keep them separate is because This Christmas is, I want to say, well, they're both about family, but I feel like This Christmas is a little more family oriented, if that makes sense, in a way. Versus, and it's not as funny as Almost Christmas. Almost Christmas is just, that shit's just funny as hell to me. It takes a lot to make me laugh. But that movie keeps me fucking rolling all the time. So I'm going to say they're both probably equal in a way. But somehow, since I guess This Christmas has been out longer, and I actually remember, I think I saw that movie on the day it came out. Because it came out on...
I did too, on Thanksgiving. Right? I went to the movie for it. That's that day I had that nasty food at my mama's in-laws' house. It was all nasty. Ooh. And I said, like, I need some hot sauce because this food nasty.
Oh no! I saw that. I saw that Stonecrest Mall.
That was your favorite mall. Still is.
The closest.
Anyway.
Ooh, like, if y'all could just see the look I can get, he is. He's a bull.
His favorite mall is Lennox, where they do the shootouts.
I thought you were gonna say Greenbrier or South DeKalb.
Every month.
I've never been to Greenbrier. I've never been to Greenbrier.
Steal your wheels right off that truck.
Yes. My favorite is This Christmas is definitely probably number one.
It's something about that. Just host the title.
And what's the other one? Friday After Next. I like Friday After Next.
You know, I'm not a...
Oh, and they play my song there too.
The Temptations, Silent Night. Don't they play that Santa is robbing them?
Yeah.
And Money Mike saying dashing through these hoes.
No, I'm good. I'm not the biggest fan of Friday After... Wait, that's Friday After Next?
Yeah.
Friday After Next.
Okay, I think I like Friday for sure. Hands down.
That's the favorite.
And then what was that, next Friday?
Yeah, next Friday with Day Day and Chico the dog.
That's when they moved to Cucamonga?
Rancho Cucamonga.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, Baby D.
Baby D. Yes, okay, I did like that one. And then after that, I felt like it was just too much, and y'all should have let the series go. But people, they like to draw it out. But yeah, that's good. Nice movies. You said yours was Home Alone, right?
Home Alone.
Okay.
And then I know my siblings, since they were young, they would watch Polar Express. So every time I go home around these the holidays, they also watch Polar Express. Yeah, they are 18, 19, about to be 18, 19.
And they sit there in their footy pajamas and watch Polar Express.
And I will watch it right with them.
I love
Javi.
Express, yeah.
The Home Alones. Okay, which Home Alone do you stop at, or do you like all of them? Because they just came out with a new one now. Which ones do you like?
I stop at 2. I like 1 and 2.
Okay.
The one with Scarlett Johansson, Home Alone 3, that was all right. That one was all right.
Yeah, it was all right. But
it's not the same as 1 and 2. And then you had 4. Was it 4?
Yeah, I think they had a 4th one. What'd you say, Rodney?
That's when they changed kids? Is that the third one they changed?
Yeah, the third one.
They changed, right? Yeah. I think I like that one too. I think I like the Home Alone 3. Yeah, because she was, yeah. I like that one. I do like those. I actually do. I have not seen them in forever.
They come on every day, friend. Every day.
For 25 days of Christmas.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the Freeform channel, whatever it's called.
Yes, ABC, Freeform, Freedom Writers, whatever they want to call it. I don't know.
But what about the classic A Christmas Story?
I never really liked that shit.
You never liked it? Something wrong with you.
I watched it maybe twice in my whole life of existence, and I'm just really.
You probably just didn't relate, and that's okay.
Maybe it was that.
Everybody can't stick their tongue to a pole like you. You know, it was filmed in Cleveland.
Was it?
See, I was out there in that snowsuit.
I was about to say something, but I didn't
A
know
definite no.
Mm.
A definite no.
Okay.
Pepper is being such a...
And I should have asked this question when we were talking about gifts and stuff like that. But going back to that, I don't know if y'all seen this trend on social media, but there's been a lot of talk about little boys getting kitchen sets. And I just want to know y'all opinions. I'll go last. But TY was just ready to jump through them cameras, so I'm gonna let him go first.
I hate social media with a passion. It makes my ass itch. Okay, these folks out here talking about kids, little boys, and cooking sets. Most of y'all work in kitchens anyway, so I don't understand where these women is coming from. I'm all right. Let me not say that. Women and men, some women and men was on there saying,
but it was a lot of
little
women.
boys kitchen.
It was a lot of women,
Yeah,
more women than men, I think, for real.
Okay, so number one, most of y'all women can't cook anyway. So that's number one. Number two, you should want your son to be able to fend for himself and learn how to cook. And cooking is a respectable profession.
Absolutely.
Right? If you're good enough, you can make a lot of money. If you're bad enough, you can still make you a couple of dollars. It'll get you where you need to be.
You can drop the fries at McDonald's if you're bad enough. Like, anybody can do that.
Okay. So I did not like that conversation. I thought it was horrible. I don't know where these people mindsets are these days. But that shit just irked me to my core. Like, maybe I was offended because I cook. I didn't grow up, nobody bought me a kitchen set. I was actually in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Like, learning, having to cook for my sister, for myself and my sister when my mother was working 1, 2, 3 jobs. You know what I'm saying? That's how I got my start. That's how I learned. Like, to survive, you have to be able to do it. And I don't like that. Like, teach your kids.
Right.
This is true.
So I was going to go last, but I want to hit with you, TY, because you came up with this topic on a few podcast episodes ago. And I can't remember exactly how you pitched it to me, but you said something along the lines, do our parents stop our thinking process or stop our dreaming? What was that?
When your parents take your imagination away from you.
Okay. I feel like this ties right into that. Absolutely. Because if your son got a kitchen, the comment was ignorant. Ignorant. If your son has a kitchen set, then my son can't come over and play with him. Ignorant. Ignorance.
Very.
And I like how a lot of people came for her. And, some people were a little disrespectful.
As they should have been.
But, it's like you put these comments out there. What you thought was that the world was going to agree with you. You thought that everybody would be like, okay. And there were some who went that route and did. But there was a lot of people like, girl, you know how dumb you sound? Like, really? Like, what's wrong with that? Maybe he's going to be a future chef, a sous chef or something. So, I don't get it. I thought it was funny because somebody said, okay, you got an issue with boys playing with kitchen set, but your son got hair and your daughter bald.
I saw it.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the girl had alopecia because she was bald. But I'm like, damn. But see, that's the thing. When you go for the internet, people they literally found a picture of her kids. They took their face out, but they made sure to show your son has a ponytail and your daughter bald. And I'm like, dang, y'all didn't have to take it down. But
no, they did.
I mean, that.
And I'm glad they did. The internet is undefeated. You have to be extremely careful about what you put out there because people will come for
it backfires. It backfires a lot. Okay? You really do have to be careful because it will backfire. But yeah, that's just my take. I just think it's ignorant. Tay, I feel like you wanted to say something.
I do. It's very ignorant. Very, very ignorant. That girl, she seemed like she's young.
Yes.
I don't really know because black don't crack. So
this is true.
She could be old, but these things stem from the old days. You go back to girls and women dressing up, wearing heels, cooking for the husbands, and the man going out to work, which is masculine, and then you have the feminine things that the women do around the house. And it's just not. This is a different time, and my husband can cook. Okay.
Okay.
We
know that.
If a man can't cook, he can't really do nothing for me because I can do everything up myself. I mean, I can cook myself too, but but he can cook, and I'm glad that he was had to start cooking for his sister because I'm not about to be in the kitchen 7 days a week. I need that balance. But anyways, that's why I think it stemmed from like the old days and giving it women in this role and the men in this role, and then they take it to where they want to say, he may be gay if he playing with a kitchen set. That does not mean anything. We're all human. A woman can do a man's job. A man can do a woman's job. Why do we have to have certain roles?
Yes, exactly.
And that's a society thing. That's the social norms, like we talk about all the time.
Sexuality has no connection to occupation.
True.
True. Unless you're a streetwalker.
Honey, even streetwalkers don't. It's male and female streetwalkers out here. But the thing is, that I'm saying this to say that this has been taught generation to generation to generation. And when are we gonna break? When are we gonna break it?
You would think it would have been over by now, 2021.
You're right. So, I mean, I don't know what else to say. It's very ignorant. People should, and kids should be able to be themselves. If you want a kitchen set, get a kitchen set. Whatever they want.
Excuse me. You know when it's going to break? Well, I think when we're going to start, and we'll be here to experience this, but I think when we're going to see something. I always go in on them, but I'm going to have to give them some credit. I think it's going to be the biggest start is going to be with the Gen Zs. I think that's when we're going to start because Gen Zs challenge this society. The Gen Zs challenge the social norm. I would give them that. They are careless. Or let me
they don't give a damn.
They're careless.
They don't care.
And they're carefree. They are more about, all right, whatever, I am who I am, I'm doing what I'm doing, like that. And they will change things. And we will see it. We'll be around to see it. But I think
I believe that's a gift and a curse.
Yes. Definitely.
It can be. It can be.
It can.
But as long as these values are being instilled in these kids and transfer, it could be transferred to certain. I don't feel like it's ever going to be over 100%. It's still going to be people with their own opinions. In this pot, you might have the ones that don't care. You might have the ones like, oh no. It's always going to be like that. And no matter what the situation is, whether it's racial, whether it's, gender, sex, or it doesn't matter. People are going to always have an opinion and be entitled to their own opinion. So we're always going to be in disagreement about something.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So, only thing you can do is just, I don't know, because really people, like this girl, she has her own mind. She has the way that she thinks, and then I have the way that I think. So I can't agree with her, but I can't stop her from thinking how she thinks because it's obviously been taught to her, to think that way.
To be close.
And she hasn't tried to evolve. It's about evolving because it's so many things that I was taught or that I had to unlearn, and I'm still unlearning a lot of things.
That's true.
I'm sure she's a Gen Z. The girl who made that post.
She may be, but it's like it definitely comes from your background. And if no one is changing, things are staying the same.
I don't think she's a Gen Z though. Excuse me.
Think so?
No, I don't. She does look like hell. She might be now that you say, but she look again. It's so hard because black really don't crack in some people. A lot of us. And it's hard because she kind of looks young in a way, but I'm going to give her like 26, 27, maybe 28, which will put her in millennial status.
Okay.
So I don't know. Wait, what is the age for Gen Z right now? What is the youngest one or the oldest one?
I think it's
97?
is the last millennials, 27. think.
So 26 is Gen Z?
Yeah, I think so. I want to say.
So what date was that? Like what
That's
year?
like
Was it
96,
97 or
97, something
96?
like
I
that.
think it is
96,
96. I
97.
think you're right, too. I think it's 96. I think.
Yeah.
I think it is.
I feel like that girl maybe about 25 years old.
Okay.
25.
So, Gen Z would be 25.
If they're
I think maybe she was in the beginning of the Gen Zs.
Okay. Well, damn. I think about the younger Gen Zs. I don't really think about the older ones too much, who are actually
I don't either.
who are close.
Those are the ones that. But the older Gen Zs, something wrong with them. Something wrong with the older Gen Zs, and I feel like
Something
the
wrong with
younger
all of
Gen
them.
Zs are gonna take over, and it's just gonna be something different. That I'm looking forward to seeing what it is. But
London's a Gen Z.
they're yeah, she is, but they're definitely built different than the earlier Gen Zs.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't know Gen Z.
She is in the Gen Z.
How long does a generation time span?
10
Is it 10
years?
years? If she's 10 years, then she's definitely not a Gen Z.
You
If
want
it's
me
from
to look it
97, it go to '07. But while she's looking that up, let me ask you a question, Rodney Javite. How do y'all feel about cancel culture?
up? Cancel culture get on my nerves.
Cancel culture has been.
Who's doing it? Is it us, the millennials, doing it, or is it the Gen Zs that's doing it?
I think it's a mix.
I think it is a mix too, and I think I think it lost its significance. I think that in the beginning, when it stood for something important, yeah, I was down for it. But now it's just like anybody. When you say one damn word to offend somebody or something wrong, you have to be canceled. Bitches, what happened to a simple apology sometimes? Sometimes people do make mistakes and they just need to apologize. I don't think that it's so big where you have to lose your whole career. I don't think that. I mean, I don't know. And then I think it's a part of sensitivity with some certain times and certain things. A lot of people didn't like the comments, and I haven't heard them 100%. But I know a lot of people didn't like the comments that Dave Chappelle did on Netflix or whatever. And, you know, he was like, cancel me. And he never got canceled, but it was just like, you know, and I know it hits for me because it's, you know, I'm a part of the LGBTQ plus community, but I'm just like, well, this is the thing. If you go to a stand-up or you go to comedy, anybody's up for grabs, okay? Gays aren't the only one that's being hit. Yes, this time he decided to do a topic, you know, about trans, I think. But I mean, there's other times where he's done topics about straight women or straight men or such and such. So I just feel like you kind of got to know the crowd that you're going into for that specific part or situation. You're going to a comedy show, like that's going to happen. Is it right? I don't know. It's not for me to say, you know, but I feel that just simply trying to cancel somebody because they say something that offends you, I don't know. I just feel like it's taken the wrong way. I feel like in the beginning, maybe it really was a strategic thing and it could have really been important and made a, how you put it, made a difference. Made a difference, you know, hold people accountable. But now, no, I think people just throwing that shit around like you get a council coach, so you get a council coach.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like they sit down.
Because they gonna be to cancel my ass, and I'm still gonna be like, I don't give a damn.
Okay.
Period. And like they only cancel people that has money. Like really, like people should be able to say what they're gonna say. They've been saying it, and now you want to cancel people. Like you don't have to partake in a comedy show or. If it's not affecting you on a daily basis, if it's not affecting your household, your income, or whatever,
Preach.
fuck them people.
Okay.
Who cares?
Okay.
Like,
the world is
just don't surround yourself around them. Don't buy Dave Chappelle's, don't watch it. Don't support it. You know what I'm saying? It's other ways you can cancel them out of, you know, with you, but that's how they make their money. And like, even with this podcast, if we get picked up, now we have to censor everything that we say because somebody gonna feel offended. Don't listen, okay? Pick somebody else.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna say what I gotta say. You can cancel me all day long. I done been broke, okay. So I know the struggle. I done started from the bottom, and I know how to survive.
You know, and that's the thing. It's just It is. It's sensitivity, and it is, like we said in the beginning. If you don't like it, change the damn channel. And I actually stand behind Netflix on that one because their employees they boycotted. They said they were gonna quit and all kinds of
I
shit.
think they did. I think.
Did they quit?
I think.
The one who started that shit, she got fired.
Oh,
Man, don't let that affect your livelihood. I mean, and this stuff happens in everyday life. It happens at work, on our jobs, but are we walking out?
Right.
Losing. Are we taking food out of our kids' mouths or out of our... God damn it, Pepper. Excuse me, y'all. I jumped up here while I had my drink in my hand. Pepper, don't do that no more. You almost made me waste it.
Okay.
But like what I'm saying, we taking food out of our own mouths because somebody said something that we didn't like.
Right.
Okay, go to HR, ADR, whatever you need to do, and take care of it. Like, I'm not about to quit because somebody said something I don't like. I know how to get them together.
Yeah.
Per my email, I will send you a nice, nasty email, or we can handle this outside of work.
Okay. Something. I definitely agree, and I'm happy. I was very happy that Netflix took a stand and was like, bro, we're not taking this show off of the platform. Now, one, is that because they pay him a lot of money? Maybe so. But I think, honestly, Netflix just kind of I think by them doing that, they may have involuntarily made cancel culture kind of pull back and make people realize, like, everybody ain't gonna give in to this shit that you're trying to do, okay? Like, no, we hear you, we see you. He said that he's apologized, things like that, but that's it. Wait, he did apologize, right?
Oh, I don't know.
Did he apologize?
No, I don't know. No, I don't think it was no apology. There was no apology
I think
needed.
there was a statement.
It was a statement, maybe.
He made a statement.
I
Yeah.
don't know because I think the statement says something about, like, I go after everyone.
Right. That was it.
Yeah, but I don't know the statement.
And I think that, and I'm not gonna call that an apology, so I'll take that back. But that's as close as you're gonna get. I think that's perfectly fine because it was not intentional. I was not saying Rodney right here. I get that. So yeah, I think I hope that cancel culture definitely pull back a little bit, slow it down. But I love me some Chrissy Teigen, but damn.
Oh yeah.
You know why? Because
Yeah,
she had made them comments on her Twitter about kids, about doing little strange shit to kids, like fucking kids and sacrificing kids. Yes, she had that on her Twitter.
Oh, I thought it was something else. How she offended that one guy. Yeah.
You can go back. You can Google this. She said something about them kids are sexy with them leotards on. All kind of like crazy stuff she was saying.
Was this before she had kids?
Yeah.
So these go way back.
Yeah, these go back. Like they pulled up a lot of stuff.
She was getting it for being a bully.
But that's what
yeah.
I've never even heard what T.Y. was saying. I'm going to have to look that up myself.
Yeah, we have to research that.
She ain't leaving, and John ain't leaving her.
I have the Gen Z.
They range.
The Gen Z report. 1997 to 2012. So London does fall in there barely, but she does.
So the youngest is millennials are 25. The youngest millennial is 25.
Yeah.
What's after Gen Zs?
What do you mean? Oh, they have.
I don't know what they call it.
They haven't put anything.
They haven't done it. Just Gen Zs are the latest.
Oh, from 1997 to 2012. So when did they come up with the next one then?
I need to come out with it because they here.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, what are we calling these?
2012 to what? 2012 to 2022. What are they? What are those? What are those?
That is funny. That is funny. What are those? Oh, man.
A couple weeks ago, who shot the school up? His parents was on the run. They called his parents.
Yeah.
Come to find out, his parents got called to the school that day because he had some writings in a notebook about killing people and all kinds of stuff. And the school told the parents to take him home, and they didn't. And supposedly, the parents knew he had access to the gun, which he had the gun on him that day. So that's why they're being charged because they did nothing to stop it. They knew what he was gonna do, and that's why they ran
Mm.
after he.
Do we know why he chose to do that?
Was he
Like, why
was
did
he
he do
bullied
that?
or just angry, mentally
I
ill?
don't,
Well,
I
I
don't know.
think
I
the
don't even
school
think that's going to come out until the trial, right?
I think the school is getting a lawsuit because apparently a lot of students says they knew that this was going to happen, and they didn't really stop it.
Hmm.
Mm. I feel like these school shootings, they just getting it's just getting worse. Like it's so many more. Like I feel like, man, we did not have to worry about that when
We had
we.
bomb threats.
I mean, I
No,
have,
I think we did. We did because we had Columbine. We had a few other ones when we was coming up.
But it's not. I feel like every week there's a shooting at this point.
literally, it's sad.
Well, I want to step in and say every time I turn around here, this we're getting emails from the school like, oh, there was a threat on social media, but there's no truth to it. Or the other day in the county that we live in, like how do we know that it's not any truth to it?
I hope.
Tell
Yeah,
me,
so
how do we know?
so the county is calling our phones, telling us that there was a threat on social media about the school shooting happening on Friday. That's supposed to take place this coming Friday, but also they're saying, but there's no credible threat. How do you know it's not a credible threat?
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? Like if the kids is doing this stuff on TikTok, saying this stuff, like you have to take you have to take it seriously. However, if they do take it seriously and they cancel school, then you seriously have a problem.
right.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
So as an administrator, I wouldn't know what to do.
cancel school
It's
for one.
it's hard as a parent trying to make decisions like this time it said the county, but we don't know. Like this county is so
Like
huge.
when
It's
they,
probably one of the hugest counties in Florida, and we don't know what school. But like one time before, um, they said I think it was particularly London school. Like she did not go to school that day.
mhm.
Are you crazy?
They didn't cancel school. We just didn't send
No,
her.
we didn't send her. Yeah.
But Rodney's saying to cancel school. I don't think you can.
I
If
I
you cancel
mean,
school, what are you telling the kids who's making the threat? The threat might not be credible. The kid might not really want to do it, but the kid is going to do it because they don't want to go to school. So they could technically do that shit every day to get out of school.
now, and that's true.
So you just can't cancel school.
well, them little kids, they can just skip like everybody else used to do back in the day. Just skip.
Okay.
That's not as
I'm not
fun.
promoting
That's
skipping
not as
school, but I'm just saying like that's
to
it's
these kids.
crazy to me.
That's not as fun as calling in a bomb threat or threatening to shoot up school.
No.
I don't know what they
Absolutely.
get out of it
You ain't
because
get
I
you're not
definitely
getting no
enjoyed
clout for
skipping.
that. You don't get no clout for skipping. You get clout for making the school board go crazy.
I mean, I don't know. I just feel like when it comes to life, when it comes to a human being, you can't. There's nothing you know. You can't not be. You can't be too safe. There's not such thing.
Hmm.
You know. So whether that's counseling school or figuring out a way, if you know, to do investigate. I don't know, but it has to be something
I feel
good. It
like
has to be something that works because I mean, again, it's a human being. It's someone's life. We don't blame
I
them.
feel like I have a solution.
Uh oh.
What because I always come up with solutions.
Okay.
It's a
Well,
problem.
you,
But
you on the wrong business.
I know, right? I feel like it should be fair. Like if there's a threat and a parent does not feel safe sending their child to school because we can't take the word of someone that said, oh, there's no truth to it. When it's surfacing all over social media and you telling people not to reshare it, it's already out there. So I feel like the school board should get, like, when there is, a threat or possibly a threat, parents should have the option of sending their child to school or not without being letting it be counted as a absent day or counted against the child.
Hmm.
Like that is something that can be done. Don't let it count against that child because we're protecting our children. So if you can't cancel school or won't cancel school, just let it be an option for us not to send them to school and it won't count against them.
But
I agree with
you
that.
also know that some parents will take advantage of that.
That's true.
Yeah, but it's not like you get the threats every day. Like they don't happen. They don't happen
They
every
don't happen
day.
every day.
They'll just like be random, like random days.
Right,
Like
right. Yeah, that's a good idea, Ty. You need to pitch that to the board.
I think that's fair. Let me go sit
The
on the board.
Just right, go to the next board.
President Tay
Friend,
on the school
I
board.
was there. I'd be your vice.
I know it, friend, because you know how we
Now
do.
they meet every Monday at 7.
Okay, we'll be all up in that damn board of education meeting.
And cocktails to conclude the.
I am.
My last question. I know I'm gonna just circle back around to this. Would anybody on this podcast go broke during the end of the year to buy Christmas gifts?
What do you mean?
I want to.
It's a no for me.
So I actually have it written down, and I didn't want to go back because I feel like we just kept going with our conversation. It was so good. But when I was young, fresh out of college, my dumbass, decided or thought that I needed to buy all these damn expensive ass gifts for my siblings and my parents, and that was a huge mistake because, like you said, I went broke. I was struggling after the holidays. My ass was like I think Tay said it. I was using my income tax to fucking pay all my bills. Now, what we do in my family, we buy gifts, but we only buy one gift for everyone, but we all pitch in. So I can't say it. So for gifts from my parents and my siblings, we all pitch in to buy this one gift.
Oh, you can say it, friend. This episode come out late.
Okay, so for my sister, we got an Apple Watch. So, but everyone pitched in, and I only paid $75, and then my brother and my parents did too. Well, my parents pay a little bit more because they're two.
Did y'all get the watch from Shane?
From who?
Shane?
Don't do it.
Yo.
She don't even say
what's that other
Alibaba?
AliExpress?
No.
Yeah.
I was trying to entertain you, but I clearly didn't. I don't know the name of that other Chinese company. Anyway,
Lonely Wholesale.
Wish.
I was gonna say no. I got it from Wish. But
it ain't no apple on there. It's a peach.
But to answer your question, no, hell no, I won't go broke. Never. I won't go broke.
Well, I'm done. I'm pretty much. I'm done. Everybody has gotten what they wanted. What I wanted. My mom literally sent it to me like last week. So because I couldn't travel with it. So yeah. I literally asked, "What do y'all want?"
She got you something big. What she sent you?
She must have bought you a pistol.
It's not about to say she sent you a gun.
For like 3 things. We did. I came up with this idea that we're gonna do Amazon list this year. So that's what we did. Everybody created their wish list, and you can buy what you want. So I bought Madison stuff, shipped it here. Miles, he wants basketball shoes, so I'm gonna go to Dick's and buy those. I know which ones he wants.
I know. Don't get him no Shaqs now.
No, yeah.
Get her new Shaqs.
Mm-hmm. And I asked for what did I ask for? So I needed a new radio for my car, and I wanted one with a backup camera. So I can stop backing in people's cars in DC because I know he's about 60 y'all. I ain't gonna tell you who, but I'm gonna tap.
Oh my god! So your mama bought your how did your mama find a boom box with a camera?
The boom box, good one. That's good. So yeah, she got me.
She went to Wish.
And then Madison. I guess somebody else got me a Keurig. I asked for a Keurig. I got that. So I got the radio to Keurig, and then I asked for a shoe rack to organize my shoes. I got that as well. But it's rather cheaply looking, and so I returned that bitch right back to Amazon. So I will be. She said I could swap that out for something else. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, everybody else, I kind of got. Like my mom wanted the what did she want? A new phone. So I got her the iPhone 13 for Christmas. And then I'm also giving her a Ulta gift card. And then I got her a Tia Mowry cookbook because my mama trying to learn how to cook better. Okay. And I'm trying to help her. So
well, Ronnie, while you there, you should ask your mom to show you how to make the macaroni and y'all make it together.
Yes, yes. You had to buy the certain American cheese slices. So let her make sure you show you
We don't
which
eat
cheese
American
slices
cheese,
to
and if
get.
you listen to our Thanksgiving episode, you know that's my mama's strength. Okay, that one is her strength. But there's some other things Friend is not too strong in, and thank God she don't. But
Mm-mm.
she making me some homemade chicken noodle soup this week because I love it. It's her strength. You know, she sticks to her
Yo,
strengths. But I'm trying to get her to get on out there a little bit. Mama, let me teach you how to make a little meatloaf. You know what I'm saying? Go something out.
your
Let
mama
me
too
let me
grown not to know how to make no damn
She
meatloaf.
can do it. But
Don't do that. Don't do her
I'm
like
pretty
that.
sure
She
she know how
got
to make meatloaf. I'm pretty sure she know how to make meatloaf.
not,
But look, I
not
have
to
some
my
solutions to y'all going broke problems. So I'm the solution person. So
Okay, go ahead.
okay, so one thing we used to do, I think when I got in college, we were all pretty much. My sister, I think she was still in high school. She was the last one to graduate. So what we used to do, it was, you know me. I like the finer things in life. So whatever I would have told them I wanted, it would have been very pricey. So what we decided to start doing for some years, we would put everybody's name in a hat, and then whoever picked our name, we would exchange gifts. So that's a way to save some money and not go broke. Okay. And me, I'm not going broke because I realized one Christmas that I tried to get all of my nieces and nephews,
Oh.
and I have a lot of nieces and nephews, okay? Plus my child, plus the adults. I tried to get everybody something. And I was like, I don't think I went completely broke, but I'm like, my birthday is in January, so it's the next month, and I do something every year for my birthday, and I ball out on myself, and I'm like, I sacrificed a lot for all these other people. And I was like, it's too many. So guess what? Everybody can get birthdays. I'm doing birthdays. It's not all at one time, and I can save some money in between. So
I like
you can
that.
do birthdays.
I like it.
Just different solutions to your holiday problems.
And I think the
Don't go take out a cash loan. Don't do that to yourself because you're going to be paying it back like Javi did with them taxes.
don't go to title mats. Don't take your title to title mats, y'all.
Don't buy your title, okay?
You know what, Bataya? I think we all missed something. This is the thing. We all kind of missed this one key thing, and that key thing is, and my mom is very good at this. Don't wait till the last minute. You see shit on sale, get it. There's a lot of sales after Christmas. My mom always said, well, you know what? I know who. Listen, she don't really buy herself this, such and such. You know your auntie want a purse every year for Christmas. My auntie Betty Jane asked for a big purse with a lot of pockets.
That's how I know she steal.
Okay.
What she putting in her pockets?
She know my.
I'm glad she ain't listening to this podcast.
We putting all kind of pork chops and shit in them pockets, bags of rice, beans.
No, what it is that she's old fashioned. She carries every important thing that you would want nobody in your house to find in her purse. I mean, everything is in there. She probably got a detailed car in there. I mean, everything. Okay, versus Grandma Ruby, she wants a small purse because. Thank God Grandma don't listen to this, y'all. But I'm going to tell you about my grandma. She wants a small purse because she don't have... shut up. She don't have nothing to put in her purse. So if you do my grandma's purse and you trying to be funny, you trying to get her, it got newspaper in it. My grandma be filling her purse with newspaper to make it look... to make it look big.
She don't steal. She do smash and grab, so that's why she keep her purse light.
And my mama gives, she's like... Ain't nothing in that purse but newspaper anyway. And my girl be like, shut up. Stop waiting till the last minute. Get these gifts early. You see summer sales. You see all kind of sales. So, you get these things, throw them in the closet. If they're on sale, get it. And then before you know it, you're like, hey, I got everybody that I need. And you don't have to buy everybody. Do your immediate family. And make sure, courtesy, ask. Group text. I always ask, guys, are we doing gifts this year? Is everybody able to do it? And kind of let it be a vote. Throw that part out there where it can be a group decision. Is everybody getting everybody something, or do we want to kind of draw, like Tay mentioned, or one person do this, kind of how Javi mentioned? Just there's ways to do it where everybody still feel love, we still feel the holiday cheer, and everybody receives something. So, yeah.
That's as adults. But what about these ugly ass kids?
Well,
That's for the little kids
These
too.
no, these kids see these kids have grown to expect things around this
Okay,
time of
so
year,
so say if you like,
and their taste is not a Fisher Price Play School or this or that. They want iPads, they want MacBooks, they want Gucci belts,
them birthday presents.
they want Cartier sunglasses, they want these things that cost eight, nine,
They
11,
ain't getting
12,
no
fifteen
Cartiers.
hundred
If I don't
dollars.
have Cartiers, they ain't getting
okay.
Cartiers.
So, guys, I hope you have enjoyed our Christmas episode. It's been very fun. This was an episode not of anything scheduled or planned. We just really want to get on here, have some fun, talk, wear our little holiday sweaters, and, just kick it with you guys. As always, please share. You can follow us on Boozey BNT for the IG and the Twitter. If you have any questions, if you have any suggestions, things you want to see us do maybe in the new year, always text us. The number is 202-978-6628. Besides that, guys, we hope you have a very, very happy holiday. Stay safe.